So we are out on a gloomy fall day. Definitely not like yesterday. It was gorgeous yesterday. And I wanted to make a follow-up video from a few days ago about being confronted over my dog barking and gonna get sued and call the cops and all that stuff. I want everybody to know that when I say I'm not prejudiced, I mean I really am not prejudiced. I have been in the music business for decades, and I have played with people in bands from all ethnicities: Middle Eastern, European, Oriental, African American, Native Indians. Played in bands with them all. And not only did I admire their dedication and the hard work that they put into it, but after the ice is broken, there was no difference there. And we acted as foolish as two newfies would sitting at a kitchen party. So I have to really stress that. But my issue is there's a lot of certain ones that really despise dogs. They see them as vermin, like rats, and they should be extinguished. And I'm repeating this as a quote, okay? Constantly, every day, almost every day. If I don't have Cooper way off in the woods somewhere where nobody knows these trails, I get confronted. Any trails that the public knows about, or the city trails, whatever, every time I'm confronted. And it's mainly by a certain group. And I mean, these people will run into the woods or into a person's backyard when they see me coming with my dog. And I don't know if they haven't learned that when your dog has a big reflective vest on that says support dog, service dog, etc., etc., then there's a 99.9% chance that that dog is not even going to give you the time of day, because they are focused on the owner. The only way a service dog could get aggressive is if somebody was to attack me. Besides that, they are completely focused on their job And if they're off their job, that means regular collar, then he's super friendly. Kids, can I pet your dog? They get right in his face. Like, I mean, literally, nose to nose. And he loves the attention. Because as a working dog, he doesn't get the attention. But when he's not working, it just makes his day. So, but some of these people, I'm just making a prediction here. Our dogs will be next on the list of the new changes in the country. Because it is such a problem for these certain people. I mean, they're literally scared to death of a dog that is just walking along beside his owner, being very happy, no aggression whatsoever, and all of a sudden I am verbally, aggressively attacked by these people saying things like, your leash is too long. My leash is so short when I see these people coming that my dog is literally on my shoulder. But that's still too long. And then I get, this is a walking trail for the people. No, it's not. It's for walking your pets too. If anybody should be complaining, it should be us complaining about these people going 40 mile an hour on their scooters or their little mini bikes or bikes and not even having a horn. Like, they go by you, you don't even hear them. All of a sudden, it's just a flash. And when you have a dog, what would happen, like, if he happened to move that way? When somebody is passing you at night on an electric bike, scooter, that makes no sound, and they are making no effort to let you know they're coming. That would be a pretty bad accident. So, though, this is the stuff people should be complaining about. Not friendly dogs. So, I had somebody comment that said, we're better off the grid way back in the woods. And that our dogs are going to be the next thing to go. Well, to me, it's like we're being pushed kind of back in the woods anyway, you know. Our infrastructure is so bad that it can't accommodate the population growth and the economy and all this and that. So I'm just stating facts and my experiences almost daily that it's like these people are dictating the rules as they see them, not the law, but the rules as they see them, as they want. And they aggressively get in your face. Now, to me, it's like, remember the the days of everybody getting along, everybody understanding each other, everybody, spoke English, French, or both. And everybody was friendly. And, except for Saturday night bar brawl. But we've kind of given away our country and our values and our way of life. And 20 years ago, not even that long ago, when somebody that's like 4'5" and 90 pounds confronts you over something that you are not doing wrong, usually somebody that's 6 feet and 225 pounds, usually you kind of laugh that off type. But I mean, they got balls. I mean, they get right in your face. And what it is they're trying to provoke you into doing something so they can sue you. Because it's always about lawsuits. It's always about money. Money, 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 money. It's like, come on now. Like, we've given up our country. Us Canadians born and bred here are a minority now. We don't get nearly what others get. Like, I remember this old lady telling me that she worked all her life and she got a little over $900 for a pension, and somebody else that had come into the country got over $3,000 a month for an old age pension. Something's wrong there. So anyway, I'm not political. Don't know much about it. But what I'm saying is that they're not all bad, and I am not prejudiced. But respect the country that has invited you here. Respect what this country is giving you, because we are not given what you're given. We have people living in tents this time of the year and through the winter. We have people that can't pay their rent, can't own a vehicle, can't get their medications. Others are given that. So we're being punished for some reason. And I don't know why. But I don't want to make this a political thing. But I'm just saying that from my experiences, I understand why there's a lot of Canadians, especially in Ontario, that are really putting up a kick about this stuff. And with me, I don't like being hassled every time I walk out the door. I mean, I can walk 1 minute to the Irving and be harassed. And a little sub story here. There was a guy in this group that was so rude to us Canadians that they actually fired him from the store. Now, why would this person be so angry at people that come in to pay their gas or whatever? And I experienced it several times from this person. The rudeness, the ugly look on their face. But you will see people, the others, on the news, in the camera, like CBC camera, saying, this Canadian, he really offended me by the way he was looking at me, and this and that. Like, it's a free country. Supposed to be. I think you can look any way you want, and you can pretty much say anything you want, besides threatening people. But I get threatened almost on a daily basis. But I feel intimidated. I feel intimidated because I know that I'm the one that's going to get in trouble. So, give us our country back. Wow. Like, this, as far as immigrants coming in, that's just the way of the world. But I mean, when you overpopulate a country to the point where the people that are born and bred there are being pushed out because they can't afford to pay the rent, while the other people, the government's giving them the money to pay it. And we are really losing what it is to be Canadian here. And again, I must say, not saying all people, I'm not prejudiced, I'm just saying what I deal with on a daily basis, and I'm sure there are thousands and thousands and thousands of others that deal with the same thing. So, that's it, I guess. I just wanted to get the point across that I wasn't singling out a certain ethnicity. I just telling you my experiences and how things have changed so much, so fast, that to me this is heaven, It's pretty bad when you have to drive out of the city and go way back in the woods just to have peace. So that's it. Okay.